Clement tries again. He pulled it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, they had not gotten an extra base hit before that home run from George Springer. We were talking about that just before that. The Mariners had the lead with the extra base power, the 2 home runs, but then Springer took advantage of yet another leadoff walk and knocked out a 3-run home run. 1-2 on Clement. You look in the wins in this postseason for the Jays, to your point, John, about them being more than just wear you out, bat to ball. In the wins in the postseason, they have 17 home runs in 6 games. In the 4 losses, what happens? That power goes away. They have 2 home runs. It's just as big as part of their deal as it is anybody else. They do this better than anybody, though. Robles is throwing, not close to in time. They've got him cornered with nobody out.
This was great running, and he deked Robles. I want you to watch how he looked like he was going to stop, and that split second is all Robles needed. Watch the runner. Okay, he's going to slow down and stop like I'm stopping, and then he gets it in fast motion. You can't see it as much as we saw it up here, and he did a great job. Just that little pause, and then he takes off to go to third, and I saw Robles look up like, oh, he's not going, and it was too late. The Toronto Blue Jays, relentless pressure at the plate on the bases.
Infield in. Barger. That, by the way, those are the first 2 hits that Andres Munoz has given up all postseason. A strike. Mariners have 8-9-1, due up in the 9th inning. Hoffman has resumed throwing. Barger lays off.
The reason Clement is not easily taking second base is you want to stay away from the line drive double play. That's the only reason you don't take second base, because they're going to give it to you.
On a 2-1, Barger pulls it to first, and it's a line drive double play anyways.
Oh, man.
Wow. Million double plays the last 2 days. This one goes Seattle's way, and they've got a chance to get out of this unscathed.
Oh, man. That's exactly the only thing that could have saved them, and it happened. Really, Clement, nothing you can do about that. Infield drawn in. He's getting a secondary lead.
Counter for Leffer. But once again, it was the bottom of the Blue Jays lineup that teed it up. Yeah, Springer had the big swing, but it was Barger that walked, and it was Counter for Leffer that singled to set it up last inning. Biggest difference between these teams, the lineup length. 0-2 on IKF. Wow.
Put on your seatbelts for the top of the 9th. I just think everything we talked about in the beginning has all come through. There was going to be a moment. We've had our moment. There's going to be one that's forgettable. There's one possibly forgettable. But 9th inning is coming up soon.
Rivas, Robles, Rodriguez with Raleigh if they get there.
You almost think they're going to pinch hit for Robles. Maybe Canzone.
And it does look like Hoffman's going to come in. Let's get a quick word from FanDuel.
All right, so you guys notice, excuse me. So Vladimir Guerrero, hold on. In the pregame show, he was wearing a Austin Matthews jersey, number 34. Of course, that's the score right now. The Dodgers are up 3-4. But if you guys didn't know, Austin Matthews, who played for the Maple Leafs, he's never won a Game 7 in his NHL career. That was what he was famous for. He was always losing Game 7, so he was never able to get over the hump, right? And Vladimir decides to wear his jersey today, right before Game 7 of the ALCS. And notice today is the 34th day of his age. He was born September 17th, special day. Today's the 34th day of his age. Of course, he wore number 34. Again, the score is 3-4 right now. paying tribute to Austin Matthews. And those in Gematria, he was born Austin Taylor Matthews. His full name is 121. And now the Blue Jays are on their way to the 121st World Series. Again, Blue Jays is the only team in baseball that has the 121 Gematria. We'll talk some more after the game, but because it's not over. They need 3 outs, and there's only a 1-run game, so I don't want to, jump the gun. But yeah, that's how you can tell these people wear the things that they wear. They're not pulling these things out of their wardrobe. They're being told to wear these clothing, these jerseys and stuff. Yeah. It happens all the time in rig sports. Oh, and another thing is, congratulations if you took Vladimir to get a hit. He got exactly 1 hit today, so we got lucky on that one. Because the thing about Vladimir, he's been so hot that they've been walking him a lot. But thank God that they didn't walk him in the first inning, and he was able to get that hit. Let me just show you guys here so you guys can see it. There it is. Vladimir, 4 at bats. He got the 1 hit. So we got the lead. So the parlay that we gave out to you guys, it should cash if we get 3 more outs. And I'm gonna see how many people send a tip. You see, this is what I mean. I put out a free parlay. I posted it everywhere. I posted it on my social media, on my YouTube. I did multiple live streams yesterday. Gave you guys a free pick out, no charge, for free, a free parlay that made you guys plus money. Let's see how many people from the community are going to show appreciation. You see, this is why we can't do these things for free. We can't look out for people. I haven't got one person saying, Arthur, I'm going to tip you because, if the Mariners win, I'm going to cash this parlay. Not one person. But we'll see. It's still early. But this is what I mean. Anyways, yeah, we'll analyze this Austin Matthews riddle a lot further after the game concludes. And I'm not on StreamYard. So if you guys want to be part of the live stream, you're going to have to call in. The phone number's on the screen, 646-986-0958. So let's just listen to the last 3 outs, and then we can confirm that the Blue Jays are indeed going to the World Series.
Pinch hitter Canzone, then Julio Rodriguez. Here we go. A bunt, foul. That's even with Ernie Clement drawn in. Couple defensive changes. Miles Straw is coming to the game in left field. Lucas flips over to right. Barger's out. 4-3 in the 9th. Hoffman fires. A little bit low. Hoffman gave up 2 home runs in 2 games in late August. Culmination of a year of giving up more of them than anybody in the American League. But over the last 2 months, a 1 ERA and only 1 home run allowed. His 1-1 pitch to Rivas. On the inside corner, strike 2. Good take.
That was a good take. He's been swinging a lot of those pitches earlier in the game.
The 2-2 to Rivas in the dirt. Ball 3.
Well, once again, an action pitch, meaning you don't want that free pass. You're not so much worried about him hitting a homer right here as you are non-competitive pitch.
Rivas starting the 9th. And he's down on strikes. Hoffman flames a fastball by him, 1 away in the 9th. 32 years, down to 2 outs. Dominic Canzone pinch hits for Victor Robles and takes the ball. Canzone is just 3 for 27 in this postseason. He was benched tonight, but the platoon advantage here comes off the bench. The 1-0. Popped up. Kirk to the screen. Out of room. And we get a quick word from Capital One.
With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Much maligned bullpen for the Blue Jays tonight, getting help from a couple starting pitchers. Varland to Dominguez to Gausman to Bassett, now Hoffman, trying to finish off Game 7. The 1-1 pitch. Popped out of his hand.
Canzone is looking for a pitch middle in that he can pull with power.
Rodriguez looms on deck. Canzone does have pop. 2-2.
Now Hoffman has one to play with. He hasn't thrown a good splitter to him yet, but he has one to play with if he wants to get him to chase off of that fastball.
Two pitch. Julio, the last hope.
Well, you know what's going through his mind. He helped start this 3-run scenario with his teammate on. He wants to give Cal an at-bat. Anyway, anyhow.
Rodriguez is ahead 2-0. Jeff Hoffman's 2-0. Swing and a miss. He got some help. A long, painful wait is about to end for one side. Which will it be? 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off, and the Jays are a strike away from ending theirs. He's worked it full.
Well, in the decision pitches in these 2 at-bats, he's gone to fastball and let it eat. I don't know if he'll do that 3-2 against Julio. Man, this is what it's all about.
A strike away for Jeff Hoffman and the Toronto Blue Jays. The payoff. And for the first time in 32 years, the Blue Jays have won the pennant.
to show you guys this video. This is from I don't know if it was this year or last year, but let me show you guys this.
Hi, hello. Nice to meet you.
Hey!
Hi, hello.
You guys think these people don't know what the script is? Vladimir meets Shohei Ohtani, and now they're about to meet again in the rigged 121st World Series. Lord. I think this was this year. Probably, you know what? Now that I think about it, this was probably that August 8th game that we spoke about earlier today, the big Kobe tribute, where the Dodgers fell to 68-49 for the season, and now Dave Roberts can fall to 68-49 if he loses in 7 games to the Blue Jays. But you know, a lot of people like the 5 games. People like the 6 games. Have the 6 winning 6. Yeah, but Toronto is back in the championship game 6 years after the Toronto Raptors. Of course, the name Kawhi Leonard equals 121. Yeah, just congratulations, you guys. This stuff is rigged. 147 days before Vladimir Guerrero's birthday. Of course, he goes to the World Series and he gets on base. And we got lucky with that one because he didn't do too good today. He had 4 at bats. He only got 1 hit. But we nailed it though. I got a super chat. 666 weekends later. What is that about, Anthem, man? What is that? I don't know what that is. What that is about. Plain Dakota says they got to give us Canadian something. Yep. Yeah, I think you guys got it this year, though. I'm not going to lie. Topsy says he likes the Blue Jays. Yeah, I like the Blue Jays, man. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the compliments. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Cash App is on the screen. Let's see how many people show their appreciation. This is why I don't do stuff like that. Give out free information because people don't appreciate nothing, man. Like, we put out this pick for free, man. No charge. A parlay. There's people paying hundreds of dollars for this parlay information. Look at this. 22 hours ago, I told you guys, Vladimir to get a hit, Blue Jays money line at plus 112. 24 likes. I can't eat with likes. You know, I don't get satisfaction from likes. So if you think double tapping this photo is gonna make me happy, it doesn't. You know, it doesn't help us grow. You know, when my microphone goes down, I can't use a like to purchase a new microphone, or my computer fucks up. I mean, come on, at least join the Patreon. It's like 80 people on the Patreon, 11,000 people follow this channel. And here we are doing unbelievable work. Stuff that it's unprecedented. Nobody else in the whole world besides the people in this community are even doing this. Who else is doing this in the world? In the world. Think about it. There's over 300 million people in this country. Who else is doing this besides the people in this community? We are a very small percentage exposing the rigging, exposing the ritual sacrifices. Jesus Montero, who played for the Toronto Blue Jays minor league affiliate, the Buffalo Bisons, died yesterday at the age of 35 in a car crash. And notice his name is just like World Series. Who else is showing this type of stuff to people? Nobody. And even if you look at the people in this community, not everybody's even good at this. It's a small percentage of people that are even good enough to even listen to. So we are a very small community, you know. So I wanted to talk about Austin Matthews. Big tribute to Austin Matthews. Again, if you're just joining us, Vladimir Guerrero, he wore his jersey before the game, number 34. And what was the final score of the game? 3-4 on Austin Matthews' 34th day of his age. The guy who couldn't win a Game 7. But, of course, Vladimir did it. Vladimir did it while wearing his jersey on the 34th day of his age, huh? And the guy name is 121. Now the Blue Jays are about to go to the 121st World Series when Blue Jays is 121. This is what I was talking about with Dave Roberts. I know a lot of you like the Dodgers to go back to back because of Drake and all that stuff, which is it's interesting. It is. I'm not gonna lie, but remember the postseason record is where I think the ritual for the Blue Jays is gonna happen. The Blue Jays manager, the Dodgers manager, Dave Roberts, can pick up his 49th postseason loss, and Blue Jays equates to 49. Right? They just beat the Mariners, who were in their 49th season. And the Dodgers also picked up their 49th loss of the season this year to the Blue Jays. So Dave Roberts can fall to 68 and 49 if they lose in 7, another 3-4. But I'm gonna take the World Series one game at a time though, because the back-to-back stuff with Drake. I don't wanna stumble on anything. I want to get it right. This stream is not gonna be that long, to be honest, because we already did like multiple streams. I don't want to repeat everything just to sound like I know what I'm talking about. I mean, this stuff is not easy, you guys. So yeah, we got it right this time. That doesn't mean we're gonna get it right every year, but we are learning more and more and more. Each year we're getting better and better. I just wish there was more people who supporting this movement. I mean, this movement is very exclusive, and I think what we're doing is very special over here. And that includes other channels like Zach's channel. I don't want to make it seem like it's all about me. No. What Zach is doing with his community, what I'm doing over here, this stuff is very exclusive, and a lot of you are fortunate to have this information. I mean, there are people there's people out there in the world that go a lifetime, and they never even imagine the things that we know about, our reality. They don't have a clue how rigged the game is, not a clue, and we are very fortunate to even come across this information, man, and be able to study it and expose it the way we do. So, you guys are very fortunate. I'm very fortunate, and I'm just happy that we are able to use the knowledge to make money. That's why I don't understand like how there's people that say you can't use Gematria is useless. Gematria is not useless. We just use Gematria right now to increase our bank accounts. So that's not useless. How can you say Gematria is useless when we I just proved it right now? We turned money, we turned knowledge into money. I just proved it. And we did it for free. Knowledge is power, and we just proved that. So Gematria is not useless. You can use it for a lot of things. You just have to be able to use it correctly. If you don't use it correctly, then you're not going to experience the magic of knowing it. Okay, and this guy is also from California. Makes sense. 28-year-old. Is he active? Is he an active player for the Blue Jays? I gotta look. He's a young guy. Yeah, he is active. Austin Taylor Matthews is an American professional ice hockey center and captain for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay, so he's very active still. So that makes me wonder, because I know the Maple Leafs play tomorrow. Yes, he still plays for the Maple Leafs. Look at that. All right, so let me just take a look at something, because I know the Maple Leafs play tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't gotten a single cash app, you guys. Not a single one. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Okay, let me see. The Maple Leafs play the Devils tomorrow. They're 3-3. They might fall to 3-4 tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of research because we saw how Kawhi Leonard synced up with his World Series. His name goes 121. He was the last superstar to win the championship for Toronto. I don't know how Dave Roberts doesn't pick up that 49 postseason loss though. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, but on the day leaving 72 days left in a year, the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, the team from Toronto 72, advanced to the World Series. How scripted can it be, man? 147 days before Vladimir Guerrero's birthday, the World Series number. And of course, they had number 57 start the game, Shane Bieber, when World Series also 57. Couldn't have scripted it any better than that. All right, but I'll leave it there. The Cash App is on the screen. If I don't get the support, you guys don't get no free content. Everything goes on the Patreon, and that's why we don't make free. We don't put out videos like that anymore. All right, you guys, I'm done talking. Congrats to everybody. Appreciate the support from the super chat. So Ant-Man says that from 6/13/19 to Game 5 is 666 weekends. Also 6/13/19, that was the day that I'm guessing that's the day that the Raptors won the championship, right? That's interesting. 666 weekends. I've never looked at that. Weekends, measuring weekends. I never did that, but there might be something to that. There might be something to that. All right, you guys. I'm gonna leave a link in the comment section for the Patreon. Again, congratulations to all the people who support the Patreon. You guys got a parlay today, a nice little parlay. Everybody in the community got it, so there should be no excuses why you're not supporting. All right, you guys, enjoy your week. Peace, and I'll see you next time.